Good morning. Oh, um, oh man, I'm tired. This coffee going, but as I've told y'all, and I've warned y'all, and I've hoped you listened. Sometimes I think there's only so many things you can tell somebody before they'll listen. I think there's only so many ways you can tell them. I think there's only so many chances you can give someone, and I believe that you can only say so much, and then it's up to them to soak it in and make their best judgment from it, I guess. This coffee's hitting this morning. I needed this. It's the end of the year. Last day. What are y'all doing? I've warned y'all. I have a feeling a lot of y'all haven't been preparing for the new year. Haven't been thinking of goals. Haven't tried to set yourself up to achieve goals. And I talked about this, in other videos. When January hits, you want to be prepared. You don't want to just jump into it and be like, okay, now January 1st, my resolution is... It's like, no, you should have been preparing. You should have set yourself up for success. And I'm not saying you're setting yourself up for failure, but you're not helping yourself out either. And I'm a big believer in you have to go after your dreams. You have to go after things that make you happy. You got to take risks. You have to get out there and do things, because it's not going to just get handed to you. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people out there just want things handed to them. And if you can deep down just look into your heart and your soul and everything that's going on, and you can realize, all right, I'm working my hardest. I'm doing everything I possibly can to make my dreams come true, to make my goals come true. I'm doing everything I can. I don't know how I could do much more. Then whatever happens at that point, happens at that point. But I think the majority of people out there that want something, that want to make these big things in their lives happen, want to be successful, want to build something up. I think most of those people want it, but they're not willing to work for it. And I would be willing to bet that the majority of people are just all talk. And I've been there before. I'm not saying that I'm the best or anything like that, but I've been there. And I've definitely learned you gotta do. You can't just say. And if you want to better yourself. And if you want to, let's just say, for instance, build a YouTube channel up, or move up in your company, or start a business, or whatever it may be, if you're not giving 100%, then why are you complaining? If you're not giving it your all, why are you complaining that you're not doing well? I think people forget that if something's handed to you, then you really take advantage of it. You really don't work as hard. You don't try. Let's just say you're working at a job and you're down here in the bottom and you want to move up to the next ring, and the boss is just like, I like you. I'll just give you the position. You didn't work for it. You were just liked. So you got to the next position, and then you went, you just constantly said, I want to move up, I want to move up, I want to move up, but you didn't really work harder. But the boss was like, you know what? I'll just bump you up. I'll give you a little pay raise. I'll bump you up. But you're really not putting in the effort. You're not really doing anything. And then you don't move up at all after that because you're not putting in the effort. And when you're not putting in the effort and you're complaining about not getting a pay raise or doing more or whatever, like you're not succeeding more, well then you're upset because you're like, well, I worked my way up to here. No, you didn't. You didn't work your way up to there. You were handed a position, and now you're upset that it's not still going. So work harder. I feel like putting that as an example to a job just makes sense to people. And that could be anything, guys. If you have a YouTube channel and it's not growing, well, are you trying your hardest? Are you giving it your all? Are you out there just getting creative and doing as much as you possibly can all day? Not for 5 minutes, but all day, putting in a lot of effort. And if you can honestly say, no, I'm not giving it my all, then why are you complaining? If you're at a job and you're there for 8 to 10 hours a day and you know you're not giving it your all, you're kind of sneaking by, you're kind of looking, make sure the boss isn't around, and you're messing around and stuff like that. You're not coming to work early, you're not staying to the end, you're not taking extra time on breaks. If you're not trying through all of that, then why are you complaining that you're not getting a raise? Why are you complaining that you're not moving up in the company? This goes for anything out there. If you're not giving 100%, then you have no right to complain about where you're at. And I know there's going to be some people that don't like to hear this, but it's the truth. And when we cater to lazy people and we cater to people that aren't trying, we end up in a world where it's just people complaining. And so I hope this is the last chance before the New Year's. I hope that this at least reaches one person. They realize, you know what? I'm not trying my hardest. And trust me, it takes someone that didn't try their hardest to realize the signs and to realize that type of thing, to be able to say these things. I'm not saying these things just because I'm like, I'm a badass, I'm this. It's like, no, I've been there. I've had my time where I didn't try that hard. And I want to show you guys and lead by example that if you work hard, good things will happen. So, it's the last day for the end of the year. If you're not willing to work hard for this next year, then I don't want to hear any of y'all complaining that your lives ain't doing well. But I will try to lead by example and show you guys that I'm going to work hard. Trust me, I did not want to wake up and do this video. I was tired. I stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep. I woke up at 5:30. I had to take a little nap to about 7 because you guys saw my eyes were just so puffy this morning. I didn't want to get up, but I told myself, just get up, do the video. You got this. Maybe motivate someone because I didn't want to get up. Just do that. Get out there. Build. Do the videos on the Crocker Life. Do the videos on the Crocker. Do the video on the podcast. Guys, we got 4 channels we're running. I'm going to make it happen. And I'm gonna do everything I can to build up. And I have a podcast hopefully coming out later today. And I talk more in detail about my goals and my dreams and the things I'm going to do. And I hope some of y'all listen to that. So I hope this video, normally I'm out there trying to pump y'all up and stuff like that, but this one is just a reality check. Last day of the year, get your stuff together, work hard. If you work hard, it'll pay off and you will love yourself for it. But if you're not working your hardest and giving it your all, try not to complain because all you're going to do is bring yourself down. So get out there, do some shit, get going, and quit complaining, quit making excuses, live the life that you want to live, and there's literally no one stopping you but yourself. You freaking got this, 2023, baby!